I'm really trying my hardest to not overreact, but 2K might finally be back with NBA 2K26. Mike Wang and 2K recently dropped the NBA 2K26 gameplay trailer and the official courtside report, and in this video, we are going to go over the top 15 things that you missed that's gonna make NBA 2K26 the greatest 2K of all time. What? Okay, maybe I'm jumping the gun there a little bit, but still, things are looking really good. Make sure you subscribe because 2K is going to be dropping gems all the way up until the release on August 29th, and we will be covering it all. Also, drop your boy a like and make sure you leave a comment down below. I want to know your thoughts, and I also want to know which of these top 15 things you like the most and which of these you hate. And don't forget to share this with your friends so that way all y'all can go and start hooping immediately from day one. Let's start with the biggest complaint from 2K25, RNG. RNG is gone. Mike Wang has officially confirmed that we will be shooting with green or mist with a pure green window. This will completely eliminate RNG from shooting, even more than it did in 2K24, which means that speedups and slowdowns must also be gone. So no matter what shot you take, you will have the ability to make the shot. Now, yes, I know this does sound amazing, but this also really scares me. 2K is going to have to do a much better job at banning cheaters. And if they don't, we are going to have Zens going crazy, worse than any other 2K in the past. Keep in mind that all those speed ups and slowdowns and changes to your jump shot were implemented to try and combat Zens. 2K, it might finally be time for you to invest in a good anti-cheat system. I mean, let's be real. It's been time for you to invest in an anti-cheat system. So let's get it done. Rhythm shooting is also going to be back in NBA 2K26. And as someone who took the time to learn this mechanic and only shot with rhythm shooting, this makes me so happy. Now, before you one-button pushers start a riot in the comments, it has also been reworked. Mike Wang confirmed that there is no true advantage to rhythm shooting over button shooting, but it does seem like you have way more control over your shot and the shooting speeds when you shoot with the rhythm shooting. Mr. Wang says, with rhythm shooting, you have the ability to control the speed of your release, and you still have a pure green window. So basically, when the shot clock is low or you have a close closeout, you still have the ability to green the shot with a faster release. This means that people who truly take the time to learn their shot will be unstoppable in any shooting situation. It seems like 2K really did focus on making this game have skill-based games. NBA 2K26 also has reworked catch and shoot mechanics. Now I need all my corner centers to come to the front of the line. 2K was definitely looking out for y'all as they've implemented faster catch and shoot mechanics. Now, yes, we've been able to hold L2 when sitting in the corner to put our hands up to be ready and have more consistent catch animations, but this year, Wang and company made it so that if you hold L2 in anticipation for a shot, you can now have a quicker release due to your player not having to dip down on their jump shot. This means if you have a guard with low defense in the corner trying to hold a stretch big in zone, they will have no chance at a contest. And if we still have the over those badge, it's straight GG's. Now let's talk about dribbling in NBA 2K26. Put your hand up. Now put a finger down if you heard this before. 2K has an all new dribble engine. I know I got all of y'all with that one. Now, normally I just do a smooth moonwalk past this info, but with some of the features they added, it might actually be true this time. It looks like we are finally getting the finished version of 2K Pro Play. We are no longer beta testers. In NBA 2K26, they added a feature that they are calling the Quick Protect feature. I'm gonna call it the Super Crab. What this means is, ball handlers can now tap the left trigger to initiate quick protect movements to shield the ball and evade steals. If you see a defender reaching for a steal and you can react quickly enough, with a quick protect, you can counter it. This balances the steal system by introducing more skill-based outcomes. What's cool about this is when you are driving to the basket, you can decelerate and pin your opponent against your hip with a quick protect to trap them in defender hell. Similar to what Jalen Brunson and Luka does when they're going to the basket. And anything that can improve finishing, I'm all for it. Revamped signature size-ups are also coming to NBA 2K26. The controls have been improved for a more intuitive experience. You will be able to rock the Pro Stick back and forth, left and right, or repeatedly flick the Pro Stick up to execute 2 different size up combinations. Basically, we have more control over the individual size ups that we do in any direction versus it playing out pre-programmed animations, and I know we all hate that. This mixed with this next feature, ISO and Dribble Gods, this might be your 2K. NBA 2K26 will have faster game speeds. For those of you who can make faster decisions, read the court, anticipate your opponents, and react quicker, you will finally be rewarded. Many believe with this sped up gameplay, NBA 2K26 will have that older 2K16 to 19 feel of dribbling and gameplay. And I'm pretty excited for this. Yes, I do personally like a less arcadey style of play, but I've never been a big fan of the slower pace of play. I like to be able to get up and down the floor quickly with gameplay that keeps you engaged. And again, like I said before, it seems like every change is geared towards skill-based gameplay, and it's been a long time coming. Another big change coming to NBA 2K26 will be passing. One of the most annoying things in NBA 2K25 as a playmaker is reading the defense correctly and getting ready to throw the hottest dotty to the corner just for 2K to make your 99 pass accuracy build, throw it off the big back defender that's coming to close in. To stop this from happening, 2K is adding wrap passes to 2K26. So basically, instead of just pressing the pass button, you can now double tap circle or B on your controller, and it will make your player throw a wrap pass to the open man. But one thing I do hope they add to this is the ability to combine this with icon passing. Currently, you can throw bounce passes while icon just by double tapping the icon that you want, and I'm hoping they figure out a good way to implement this with wrap passes. Because no matter how good these wrap passes are, if they're going to whoever 2K decides, it's still not going to be what we really want. In NBA 2K26, they've also changed the way you catch alley-oops. Making the passes is still the same. However, once the pass is thrown, the finish button for the receiver will be randomized. So basically, one of your 4 face buttons from your controller will pop up instead of always being square or X, which means there will be much less success on those random lobs people throw when they get stuck and panicked in the paint. However, this also means when I hit that random rep with y'all, or if we do community runs with the chat, you get one chance to click the wrong button and you've lost all your lob privileges. Now, this next section goes out to all us slashers. 2K was really looking out for us this year. NBA 2K26 is also bringing back skill-based gameplay to layups. Layup timing is permanently enabled to separate skilled finishers and give you the chance to make those highly contested finishes at the rim. This, combined with the news of everything being green or miss and layups and dunks now showing the green window on the shot meter, it borderline has me in tears. Floaters will be useful again, scoop layups will be viable on the break, and combined with this next piece of news, we are in for a great year at the rim. In NBA 2K26, Mike Wank is finally allowing us to have custom layup packages. If you don't know what that means, basically now you can create a layup package that consists of normal and reverse layups, floaters, quick scoops, Euro steps, hop steps, and spins. I need all of you to stand up right now and give them a round of applause because this is actually huge. I've wished for this for so long because there's so many times there are certain moves I like from multiple layup packages, but you've always been forced to use one singular package. Now, I can finally have those Steph Curry scoop layups, Derrick Rose's floater, and DeMar DeRozan's Euro. And if they throw slithery finisher in there, I will be unstoppable. Now for this next one, this new feature in NBA 2K26 is getting overlooked by everyone. In 2K26, they have added a deceleration button when performing Euro steps. How it works is after initiating a Euro step, you can hold the left trigger at any point to deliberately decelerate mid-move to throw your defenders off and create space with a slow motion drag step to finish. A lot of people are saying this is useless just because defenders are going to drop, which will lead to you getting blocked every time. However, when I first heard this, I immediately thought of the improvements to my drive and kick game. If you see a defender dropping from the corner, all you have to do is left trigger and boom, Now you can throw a more controlled pass out of a driving attempt versus those full speed last second bailout animations that almost always lead to a turnover. And to all my bigs out there, don't think the great Wang forgot about you. In NBA 2K26, they've added post go-to shots. These work very similar to the normal go-to shots that were introduced in 2K25. If you hold the right stick up while in the post, it will unlock new moves, including shimmy floaters, baby hooks, up and under reverses. This is gonna make all of you inside and finesse bigs even more dominant. Mike Wang was also asked if you're able to break out of these moves just like the normal go-to shots, and this is what he said. For the post go-to shots that have a dribble, yes, you can cancel these like normal go-to shots. You can always pump fake and chain to step throughs also. This means if you're big and you got one of those jumping beans guarding you, it's gonna be barbecue chicken all game. Now, this next new feature in NBA 2K26 may be the most controversial thing added, but it's not what you think. In NBA 2K26, they have added a rebound meter that will be giving you feedback on if you timed a rebound correctly by showing a green meter. Now, I know a lot of creators and 2K OGs were panicking thinking you have to now green rebounds just to get them, but if you slow down and listen to what the Wanginator said, it's only showing you feedback. Since the very beginning of 2K's time, we've always had to time rebounds correctly. You jump too early, you miss it. You jump too late, you miss it. But if you jump at the correct time, which is just before the ball makes its final bounce off the rim, you will get the rebound, just like it's always been. And just like always, higher rebounding attributes and ratings will make it easier to nail your timing. Excellent timing can significantly boost your chances of securing the board. Again, it's just showing you feedback. I guarantee if there's an option to turn this meter off just like your normal jump shot one, you won't even notice a difference in rebounding at all. It's all in your head, man. Defense in NBA 2K26 got a few upgrades too. Interior defense has been redesigned so that it's easier to get strong body bumps in the air when contesting finishers at the rim. Bigs will finally feel increased physicality when roaming in the paint. So basically, it seems like things are gonna get real bumpy down on the block. NBA 2K26 uses system-driven technology to generate player-to-player collisions that are more reliable. So it seems like pro play is finally making its way to defense. This should give us more control over our players, so we have less of that stuck feeling when you're trying to switch, or less of the getting stuck and sucked into screens that weren't even meant for you in the first place. These are much needed upgrades. With all of these changes, you have to admit that you are at least a little bit more excited about what's to come with NBA 2K26. Of course, we have to truly wait and see if they really come through with all these promises. And yes, I have pre-ordered the game and will be streaming and making content day one. So again, make sure you drop a sub so you don't miss out on anything. And if you want to run with me, click the link down below and join the Discord. I will be looking for new teammates for 26 for all my rec and park runs. As always, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And I'm going to see y'all in the next one. We out of here.